That was a nice theatrical death scene, wasn't it? I thought about committing seppuku or harikiri, but there were several problems. Lack of a sword and my inability to speak Japanese being foremost among them. So I just went with a very generic heart attack. Did it disturb you? Shock you? Titillate you? It's lovely to dramatize something so frightening, so inevitable, to encapsulate it within a script, on the confines of a stage, at a set time, actors reciting lines you've written for them, placing your own interpretation and symbolism over the gritty, unpredictable events of real life. There's a very safe feeling in that, isn't there? But, of course, we all know that that feeling of safety is essentially bullshit, right? I mean, watch me long enough and I'll do it for real. Then you can get out your smartphones and digital cameras and take time-lapse videos of me going through the long and unpleasantly biological process of decomposition. Like a piece of fruit going bad, becoming sunken and waxy, discoloring and fuzzing with mold. Or a small animal picked away by birds and teeming with maggots. So would I decay, seeping my fluids quietly and gradually losing all resemblance to the rather splendid figure addressing you now. So I would, and so I shall, and so shall we all. But if people happen to die during the course of tonight's production, and I assure you they will, you can't do the time-lapse stuff here. Dawson was quite adamant about that, as they've got to put on heart in this space tomorrow evening. Apparently the whiny little bitch of a playwright, thank you so much, Judd, moldering corpses might distract the audience from his play. Anyway, as I said, some of us will be dying very soon, so just keep watching. I myself have been feeling a little off the past couple of days, and no, false alarm. Oh, well, probably be bad form for me to snuff it before I finish my hosting duties. So, if not me, maybe someone else. Anyone recently visited by a grim specter carrying a scythe? Experiencing a formless, nostalgic sadness, like you're seeing everything for the last time. Heart problems and you've been skipping your medication? Not following your doctor's diet advice? We'll take anything. We're not picky, just stand up and show some mortality. How about it? Any volunteers? Anyone ready to die? Oh, Jana Shaw, ladies and gentlemen. I love to watch this roll back, and I know you're all going to watch out for your die. Come on up here, Jana. Show us what you got.
Hello, everyone. I'll be using my grandmother's death recipe. It's been passed down through 7 generations of Shaw women, and although technology's changed over the years, it still results in the same great death. For example, my great-great-great-grandmother Mabel used a butter churn, and my grandmother Evelyn used an egg beater, and I like to use a
less talking, more dying.
Sorry.
You're not really dead?
Not even no.
I guess you're not as good an actress as I thought you were. That's your seat, girl. That was your seat. It's not your grandmother. I assume she's dead. Where the hell is she? I promised them death, and I shall give them death. Sorry about that, folks. Let's see. Anyone else?
I can maybe give it a try.
Oh, you think you can die, eh? What sorry. Swedes don't die.
Yeah, we do.
No, you're all cyborgs, like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's awesome. Well, I was going to, but now I don't think so.
Well, then sit your ass back down.
Fuck you! I'm leaving. This guy is a fucking jerk. Come on, Jenna, let's go. I'll be back! You? You're a bad man! It's not our fault that you're here to die in your own show. You have to make the audience do it for you. Get out!
You shouldn't have gone and messed with that Swedish woman. I said you shouldn't have pissed on your off.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like a little bird. I could fold her up inside her own umbrella.
Them immortal cyborgs ain't nothing to be taken lightly, Ducky.
You didn't believe that, did you? Jesus, I just made it up because I didn't want to see her crappy Swedish acting.
No, it's the truth. I see. She might not be no Australian like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but she's nuclear power too. She could probably obliterate this entire town.
Oh, yeah?
You done stumbled on a mighty big secret, boy. We've been tracking them for some time now, trying to figure out what it is they plan. All I know so far is it's got something to do with pancakes.
We? Who's we?
No?
No, I don't.
The brothers, man.
Black people?
Uh-huh.
What, all of you?
Yeah.
So, all Swedes are actually nuclear-powered cyborgs, and all black people know this, and have a secret society to track them.
Yep.
And bring them out with the pancakes?
Yeah, that's about the same.
You're crazy. Sit the fuck down!
Yo, I ain't trying to get all up in your face or nothing. I'm just saying, you should be careful how you treat them Swedes. Their brains is hard discs, and they don't never forget an insult.
Mother of God! Millions of people die every day! Is it too much to ask that just one of them do it here? You don't look so good. What have you got? Come on. Is it terminal? Can you speed it up so we can watch? What about you? Got a nice rosy glow to you. You look healthy. Could be consumption, the old TB. They got this new kind now that's resistant to treatment. Maybe you got that. Ooh. Maybe one of the tourists wandering around has brought a quietly incubating case of Ebola or Super AIDS or H1N1 in exchange for our kitschy Alaskan souvenirs. Trade you one lethal virus in exchange for a sweater with a puffin on it, and a mug with a bear on it, and an authentic knife with molded plastic handle. Good deal. Pass it around, thank you very much. We slime can all oink our last oinks, all of our brilliant theater and mindless self-gratification notwithstanding. Or maybe we'll have a nice big quake and a nice tsunami after that. Oh, you'll wish you paid better attention to those evacuation route signs then. Maybe real get risky with some weaponized plutonium. One of those long-range missiles they're not supposed to have. And decide to take out the terminus point of the pipeline. Flash! Boom! God's taking a picture! I'm sorry, folks. This really is not turning out at all the way that I had planned. Six Swedish cyborgs surrounding the Civic Center! Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our evening may be getting a bit more interesting. We may get to see a death after all. Nathan Huey's seems pretty badly injured. Now, as well as being quite the hunk, Nathan is a rising star on the Anchorage theater scene. I feel sure we can expect a tour de force. Nathan, look out!
Cleaning team is cleaning up the stuff from the buffet. I went to see if I could get a snack and all the chips and the vegetables and the little sandwiches were gone. But they still have cookies and ranch dips, so I was dipping my cookies in the ranch dip, and then one of those ladies with the trash cans on the wheels was rolling by, and she said, "What the hell is that?" And I was about to explain that if I had had Brock, I would have been dipping that, but all I had was dinner snacks. And then there she was.
Who was that?
Anya! She's the queen of the cyborgs!
No, in a real way. I warned you not to piss her off. I warned you.
Will you shut up? Are you all right, Nathan?
It's fascinating me. She said she was going to get you to help her. California, I think that's what she said. I don't really speak Swedish, but
You're trying. Hold with us here. I think we're approaching critical blood loss.
Hold me!
With pleasure.
Is this a CD room?
This is the scene, man. You really made this sketch sing. I couldn't have done it without you.
All this death! Why?
It was the assigned topic.
I just wanted to have something epic.
It's epic.
Is it legendary?
Will be.
No one's gonna forget, right? They're gonna know they experienced something awesome. Having trouble breathing.
I better get you mouth to mouth.
Dude, no! You're just finding an excuse to kiss me.
Fair enough. I really am.
I told you I'm straight.
Didn't say you weren't. Hey, with your death scene.
What the hell? Let's make this truly epic.
Okay, give me a second to fix that in my memory, and bring on the cyborgs. I'm ready to die.
I can see the light.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the late Nathan Hughes. Outside, I think that Anya has been delayed by some cruise ship tourists. I've got to wrap this up, but she's coming this way. We may get more death than we bargained for, but hey, that's all right, yeah? Yeah, I gotta go sometime. So, what did we learn tonight? Something? Anything? Nothing? Maybe that real life and the death that will most surely follow is so scary, so grand and incomprehensible that we need to fictionalize it, put it into safely contained stories in the hope that it will never touch us, make it silly and laughable and deny our true fears. Maybe that none of us have the answers or even questions, so we may as well pretend we do, or not. Certainly we learned a lot of valuable things about Swedes and black people, and got to see two guys kissing. In conclusion, if I help you pass these final few minutes of your life in a more or less tolerable fashion, I shall consider it well worth the time I spent writing this room. I describe whatever meaning about life and death was to us. Your interpretation will have sure be just as valid, and by the same token, just as pointless as mine.
Vitsymini ska paralympiska överlägga varandra.